When Artifact was first announced to the public, it was not to critical acclaim. The masses were angry that Valve's first game in 5 years would be a trading card game. The uphill battle of Artifact began as the time leading up to TI-8 counted down. Things changed the day Gabe Newell entered the stage, giving away the game free to anyone who attended the event, as well as allowing them into an early beta. Time continued, and pros began to enter the game from other TC and CC games. The first blows of the game thereafter was a delay of the open beta. This annoyed the people greatly who spent hundreds of dollars on beta codes from eBay. However, this was not the fall of the game. When the NDA dropped on the 17th, the conflict started to arise. Ideas began to float around the community that the game would be pay to win or even pay to play. While this was true for the most part during the beta with a lack of some casual features, Valve, in their classic fashion, took to the boards to fix the community's issues. They added a casual draft mode and focused on social play. A week later, the game finally released to the crowd. While it's the most fun card game I've ever played, it's very far from flawless. The core game is very fun and interesting, taking the best aspects from the other card games and putting them into a mob-like package. There are currently no broken cards, and there is always a chance for a comeback. A match never reaches an hour long, and the feeling of winning, especially in a tight situation, is just as a physical card game feels. I believe the $20 entry fee is perfectly okay, and I'm not even upset about the cards being paid for, most being under 50 cents. But as aforementioned, this game, even while made by Valve, is not perfect. Unlike other recent games, this game is actually pretty free of bugs. The problems are actually even more glaring than mere bugs. The issue with pay to play actually does kind of exist in this game, where the only way to unlock cards is through a paywall or being better than the vast majority of players in order to win an expert gauntlet, which first off take money to enter. Luckily, they gave you 5 of these tickets that are needed to enter with your purchase of the game, so if you're good enough to win 3 matches every gauntlet, you'll never lose your tickets. But this is not really a good or fair system, for not many people are good enough to do this. Luckily, with the implementation of the Steam market, you can sell cards you open, or you can recycle cards into more event tickets. The second issue is the lack of a real progression system. Not only is there no level that you can increase by playing, but there aren't even ranks that you can earn in expert mode. If more ways were added to unlock packs and they added something to work for, this can be greatly corrected. But this game is not all negative. Social play is where it really shines. With the ability to play matches against your friends as well as host private and public matches and tournaments, the events are also a welcome addition. The ability to have a free rotation of cards to use in casual online and social play is an extremely fun option. The free draft was also added by the end of the beta, which was a greatly wanted feature, showing that Valve is willing to add suggested features. In conclusion, I have high hopes for the future of this game. It will need fixing in certain departments, but the core gameplay and the mentioned good parts of the game were very entertaining. So for the low price of $20, I would recommend this game to anyone who wants a new TCG experience, especially if you have friends to play with. I am Battleship Earnest. Thank you for watching.